Hello and welcome to the latest edition of the PAX East Roundup 2022 edition. I'm your hostess, Druidspire. Today I'm here to talk to you about Outshine. It is an indie game where you are a scientific, creative string of this bright golden figure racing along this track and typing your way to victory. Now, typing games, this is the first time I've actually ever played a typing game, so I understand that the publisher, Fish and Cactus, this is not their first rodeo. Typing games are a particular forte of theirs, and if you check their back catalog, you'll see a lot of other previous examples of this sort of genre. Now, what is a typing game? Basically, you use nothing except the keys on your keyboard to get where you're going. Right here. No mouse, no trackball, no cool, many buttons. You are simply typing. Now, in this particular game, you're going to be using the keys to, type the words to defeat various things, including bosses. As you can see, this boss is shooting out some sort of laser thing, and if you're in the path of that, you gon' die. It's not an insta-kill. As you can see, there's a little bit of a shield. There's health that goes down. You can gain some health by doing certain things, and you run up your score by typing, words that are off the main path. But the main thing is that you're doing here is you're going through stages, clearing the various words, and getting to the actual boss for the big boss fight. Now, there are going to be some things that are going to pop up in your way, so you can't just stay on one track of the path. You have to move around, and that would be using your shift keys left and right to shift lanes. And there are various difficulty settings based on, you can estimate how quickly you type. And for those who are touch typers like me, when I rolled up to the booth, I thought a little bit highly of myself. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do the middle tier. I'm not thinking I'm the best, but I'm gonna try, a slightly more difficult than average. Maybe the average difficulty. A little bit of difficulty, not the basement here. Let's just say it was a bit of a challenge, because one of the things that I'm used to is being able to, use your mouse to, click and remove and then start all over. You couldn't do this with Outshine. If you started typing, you either have to finish that word or give it long enough for it to realize that you're not typing that word anymore before you can switch over to another word. As the game progresses, you'll get to some bosses at the end, and there are various different designs of bosses, each of them having multiple fairly long words to type in there. Some of them are more familiar, some of them are not. Like this one, I didn't even know Diablo et was even a word. So the words that I was typing were in English, so if it was a word I already knew, I was generally pretty good with it. If it was a word that I didn't know, So the main path would have the basic words, anywhere between like 3 and 5 letters, maybe a couple a little bit longer, depending on how you're doing. And then as you're going down the pathway, you're going to see longer words on, like, a balloon going across the screen or something. And what I found as I was playing was I was taking my eyes off of what was right in front of me sometimes and typing those big long words, because you got a lot of points for those, so they help your score. But if you're not clearing the path in front of you, you're going to be in trouble. So sometimes you have to take care of the little stuff and let the big fish go, right? There's also a really cool, here's an animated a GIF that they had on their website of what it actually looks like in action. As you can see, the characters dodging from left to right, and as they finish typing the words in you can see various kinds of bosses in here. You can see the rollers coming down to try to squish you, and if you let them keep doing that to you, you're gonna die. But if you can dodge them and keep typing, cool. It really depends. Caps, no caps, it doesn't really matter. Your shift keys are used to move you left and right. It's a really fun game. I definitely wanted to have a go at it with my regular keyboard, because I normally use an ergonomic keyboard. So the ones that they had at at the booth were not my favorite kind. So there was a little bit of me trying to get used to the shape of their keyboard, because I haven't used a regular keyboard in forever. So. But the game was a lot of fun, a lot of challenge. I was really getting into it. It had a great soundtrack. I would recommend, if you think you've got what it takes to be a typer, or you're normally a touch typist, you definitely want to keep your fingers on the home keys the entire time. If you want to have a challenge to play through the story, I would highly recommend this game. It's currently wishlist on Steam right now. That's due to release at some point in the remainder of 2022. There is actually a free demo that you can download. You want to give it a try and see if you like the game. You're not going to lose anything but a little bit of time and a little bit of hard drive space. So highly recommend Outshine by Fishing Cactus. And if it's a game you like, definitely hit them up with add them to your wish list. And hopefully they will get that released soon and you can have a go at it for realsies. Alright, and again, as always with the videos, you hit a like and subscribe, and let you know when I'm tossing new videos into the queue. And also you can check my archives for the long form of the other games that I normally play on the regular. Thank you for watching and have a great day.